Jasmine, to be honest, I think you should give her a chance.
I need her to put some effort on her part. Multiple days in a row where we suck that toe, at least, a couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
To be honest, I was thinking more like a month to 3 months. What? Can you imagine that?
You think you is so special?
Yeah.
Depends on you. You give
Yeah,
more.
I have my beliefs and you have yours.
Darcey's here.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Gonna meet my twin.
Hell no. Come on, wait till the no. Come on.
Get it. Come on.
Aww. 2 seconds later.
You wanna my man or something?
Are you crazy?
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day.
Welcome back to another 90 Day Fiancé recap. Let's talk The Last Resort Season 2, Episode 12. We have a lot to talk about, so let's just jump right in. Do my eyes look a little bit red? I don't have pink eye. I think it's the lighting, to be honest. I don't know how to fix it. Don't worry, I don't have pink eye. But yes, I'm still sick. However, I think the worst is over. I can breathe through my nose, but I am still very congested. I have a lot of, what's that called? The thing, like mucus in my throat and my nose. I'm constantly blowing my nose, but the fever's gone, the body ache is gone, and the constant coughing, gagging, throwing up is gone. So I think it's only going to get better from here. Let's hope. The episode begins with Stacy kind of freaking the fork out about Florian and how he was buddy-buddy with Natalie when she was freaking the fork out on Josh. But then she ultimately says, well, that's one of the things I love about you. You're always trying to help everyone. You're so sweet. But don't forget, bro, that we are ultimately here for our marriage and our relationship. And guess who's coming tonight, baby? Darcey mother effing Silva. Here we go. I can't wait to talk about her. Okay, then we see Gino bursting into tears when Jasmine asks him to tell her the truth about what he was going to say in therapy. And honestly, I thought he was going to drop a bomb the way they were kind of teasing us about it. He was shaking his lips.
It's important for me to know what it really was,
Oh my God.
He was like,
well, Jasmine, I wish I kind of told you that when I was having a bachelor party that time, I wish I didn't touch any of the girls.
I wished that I told you I was going to have a bachelor party and that I didn't touch any of the girls, in a way that hurt you.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa!
Wow, I don't even remember that. I totally forgot. Thank God for the flashbacks. Wow, he really did go and he really did enjoy himself. I mean, if I were her, I'd be pissed too. He was playing ass bongos on that stripper's ass. And they were both sandwiching him. One's booty was all up in his face. He was so happy to sniff them cheeks. He was like,
oh, that smells so good. Oh my God, yeah.
And the one behind him had her titties all over his head. And he was like,
yeah, I'm in heaven.
And I totally forgot it was his cousin who took him there. And it's so interesting to think about it now because we know that she's very close with that cousin and his wife. And they're kind of on her side and not Gino's. So I don't know what that says. We also learned that it was after that bachelor party and when she saw it on TV because she saw exactly what happened and what he did, their relationship was never the same. They stopped sleeping together, they stopped sleeping in the same bed, the same room, and everything was just different. And how has he not apologized for it until this day at the retreat? When he apologized, she seemed to genuinely accept it, and she even thanked him for it. She was like, yeah, it's been a long time coming. I've been waiting for this apology, so thank you. In another part of the resort, Florian and his new bestie for the resty, Gino, catch up. Florian tells Gino that Jasmine came up to him and apologized for how she was acting, and Gino was shook. He was like,
wow, Jasmine? Jasmine apologized? Are you sure it was Jasmine?
And Florian goes, yes, Gino, so give her a chance. She needs more intimacy. Stop watching corn, Gino. You're addicted.
It's not an addiction, Florian. It's just a bad habit.
We all have bad habits. Florian's is Darcey. Gino's is the fact that he goes to the bathroom all the time with his blue pills. Natalie's is that she constantly goes back to a guy who clearly does not want her. And we could all benefit from kicking our bad habit and replacing it with a much better alternative. Fume, the sponsor of today's video. Fume is an award-winning flavored air device that draws flavor to your mouth, not your lungs. It's a great way to satisfy your oral fixation with non-toxic flavors free from nicotine or vapor, so it's safe to use it anywhere. They also made it so that you can fidget with it, so I actually find myself constantly grabbing for it when I'm at my desk working and playing with it. This is a great alternative to vaping. They have many delicious flavored airs to choose from, like crisp mint, orange vanilla, and sparkling grapefruit, and more. Fume has already helped over 300,000 people build better habits. Try Fume today, and if you order the Journey Pack now using code MYTHOTS, you'll get a free Fume topper, an awesome accessory to level up your experience. Go to tryfume.com/mythoughts or scan the QR code on the screen. Florian's like, what does Jasmine have to do to make you bang her?
And Gino goes, well, Jasmine has to try really hard not to fight with me, okay? We can't have a single fight for a couple of weeks.
And he's like, a couple weeks, Gino, what the fuck? And Gino's like,
No, actually, a couple months, okay? A couple months with not a single fight.
And Florian's like, are you crazy? You want a contract or something? Is this like a business deal?
Well, my ex-wife and I, we never ever fought. In the 7 years we were together, we never fought. Can you believe that?
Oh my God, Gino, bro. Then why are you not with her? Go be with her if you guys get along so much. And he's like, he had nothing to say.
My ex-wife, I was with her for 7 years. We didn't fight at all for 7 years. Can you imagine that? 7 years?
I'm confused, Freud, you know, with her. It's very weird, man. Like, 3 months to wait for, to not have arguments. That is like you on the truth.
Florian, oh my God, Florian, he took the words right out of my mouth. This whole entire scene, Florian was amazing. He was so freaking funny. Honestly, Gino saying that they can't have a single fight, he's just trying to make the requirements more and more impossible because he knows that he's never gonna do it. He has no intention of making this marriage work. He has no intention of giving Jasmine what she wants. That is point blank period. So Jasmine and Julia meet Stacy in her room and they enjoy some champagne. They ask Jasmine how things are with Gino and Julia drops a bomb on her. Apparently Brandon and Gino were talking and Gino told Brandon that he does not plan on having schmecks with Jasmine at all. Never, ever, ever, ever. He doesn't ever want to have sex with her ever again, even if she's on her best behavior. And honestly, at this point, Jasmine was like, she was devastated, but she was not shocked. She was like, okay. And it almost felt like she gave up. She didn't care anymore. She was like, I've had enough. I'm done. She is done. She's like, why the fuck does he keep giving me a goal if he doesn't plan on having schmecks with me? Why does he keep lying? Why is he giving me false hope and false promises? So she has her final answer. She needs an open marriage, period. I mean, she's been going on almost a year without schmecks and she is going crazy because she needs to have schmecks. Honestly, I don't even blame her for emotionally cheating at this point because he's not even there for her emotionally. I'm glad she has Matt. I don't freaking care that she stepped out and got emotional comfort from Matt or even physical comfort from Matt. I don't give a fuck, okay? Gino's been checked out for a very long time. He's been withholding schmecks from her as punishment, and now we find out that he never, ever, 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 ever planned on having schmecks with her or addressing this intimacy issue at all. He lied from the very beginning. So this is where we meet her gym buddy, Matt, quote, gym buddy, and they've been very, very good gym buddies, helping each other pull weights or whatever you do in the gym. I wouldn't know because I haven't been there in 12 years. So Stacy and Julia see a picture of him and they're like, oh, whoa, he is pretty cute. And Jasmine, you're glowing next to him. Jasmine's like, yes, I'm going to propose to Gino. That he's going to be the one that I'm going to have schmex with, okay? If Gino can't give it to me, then I need to go out and have an open marriage with Matt.
I open myself to him and I let him know that if I don't see any progress, like sexually with Gino, I do want an open marriage. And he's like, I like you as a person, and if that's gonna help, I'll bang you. Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
And I was just trying to imagine Jasmine showing Gino a picture of Matt, you know, like looking at a picture of Matt.
Oh, no, Jasmine, this is not for me. No, no, no. I already told you what you need to do to work on yourself and to make me want to be intimate with you. I told you.
Oh my God. Now back to Florian and Gino. Florian is still trying to understand Gino. He's like, "What? Would you die for Jasmine?"
Yeah, I would. I would die for Jasmine.
So you die for her, but you won't die to have schmex with her?
Okay, Florian, I have my beliefs just like you have yours, okay?
So what, you think your sausage is that special?
Okay, Florian, the one thing I'm not gonna do is be forced into something I don't wanna do. I don't wanna have schmex with Jasmine. I said no. Okay, I said no.
I think Florian at this point is totally team Jasmine. Gino's fucking weird. He's hiding something. His reasons don't make sense. His excuses don't make sense. Nothing makes sense. Oh my God, I think I got it. I figured it out. Gino does not want to make this marriage work. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my God, I totally agree. Like maybe Gino's point is to drive Jasmine so crazy that she is going to break up with him so that he can remain the good guy. Back at Stacy's room, Julia encourages Jasmine to call Matt, so they get on a FaceTime, and oh my God, Matt looks kind of like my friend's partner. It's kind of weird. It's like weird to see him because all I think is my friend's boyfriend. So anyway, Matt meets Stacy and Julia on FaceTime, and he's like, "Aw, the gym is so boring without you," and Jasmine's kind of blushing. Like, did anyone see that? I don't know if it was the alcohol, because some people's skins, they get very red and like blushed when they drink. So I don't know if it was the alcohol or if she was really blushing. But Stacy and Julia, they were asking him questions. They were like, "What are your intentions with Jasmine?" And he's like, "Oh, we're just friends. But if we become more than that, I'd be open to it. I think that'd be great." And then he flexes his big muscles. Sorry, I was just imagining Gino trying to flex his muscles next to Matt. So they hang up and Stacy and Julia are totally hyping her up. They're like, "He's hot, girl. Oh my God, I can just see him banging you. Woo, woo, go get it, girl." And honestly, in my professional potato opinion, yeah, go get some, Jasmine. You literally deserve a good ass long bang sesh after what Gino put you through. Later in the evening, everybody gathered for dinner, and Gino kind of gave Jasmine an honest, genuine compliment.
Wow, Jasmine, you look so beautiful.
And she's like, "Oh, okay." It was so awkward because she wasn't used to it. He's always like,
"Oh, Jasmine, I love your earrings. Yeah, they're very sparkly and they have like a tint of gold to them. Yeah, they're so beautiful."
So yeah, I feel like that was the best compliment that he's ever given her ever since the show started. And it seemed genuine too. He was like,
"Oh my God, Jasmine, you're so pretty today."
So everyone's eating dinner, and Julia shares with the group how she was confused when Ari called her out for, it was during the hoo-ha challenge or exercise, when she said Julia always needs male attention. And Julia was like, "What was that about?" And the group just says that she's probably jealous of her because she's friends with Benny. Now, Stacy's busy on her phone, clickety-clack, and Julia's like, "Are you okay, Stacy?" And guess what she says? She says Darcey's on her way right now. Yay! And then the camera pans to Florian, and all you see is his big, white, flashy, blinding teeth. He's just like smiling so big. He's so excited for his bestie for the restie to come. So then Stacy fills everybody at the table in about how Darcey and Florian have become best friends and how Darcey will call him at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning to hang out. And then we see Josh and Natalie walking to dinner, and she looks absolutely miserable. Per usual. I mean, she has a perma frown. I don't know if she's ever like genuinely smiling or genuinely relaxed. Now, this is after she screamed at him for body shaming her when he really didn't, and then she tried to kick him in the balls twice after he tried to apologize for, again, not body shaming her. God, this is such a dumpster fire. Stacey also talks about how Darcey always needs to be the one shining, and if she feels threatened by Stacey, she'll try to outshine her. And I definitely can see that. I can't even imagine how upset Darcey was to learn that Stacey was the one asked on the last resort and not her and Georgie. I wonder why both of the twins weren't invited. Like, I actually want to know that. I wonder if it's because then it would become the Darcey and Stacey show. Then why did we not get season 5 of Darcey and Stacey? But honestly, I feel like when Stacey got the call to be on the last resort and Darcey didn't, I bet there was a lot of tension. Stacey also tells everyone that Florian answers Darcey's phone calls quicker than he answers hers. And Florian's like, come on, that's my sister. And she's like, no, that's my sister. She's your sister-in-law. It's different. And Florian goes, come on, I lost 2 of my sisters, so it's really hard for me to deny Darcey. And oh my God, I did not know he lost 2 sisters. That's really sad. He lost them at such a, like, they're all so young. Florian feels like he's stuck in the middle and he can't choose a side. And Stacey's like, you need to be on my side. I'm your wife. And honestly, that's on period. I totally agree. He needs to be on his wife's side. And then we hear a hey guys, and in walks Darcey effing Silva. She's in her sparkling gem-encrusted nude meshed boots. She's strutting down an invisible runway, slow-mo, tits out with her freshly filled Botoxed face. I mean, what an entrance. Darcey's like, hey everyone, and she gives Flo a big hug, and then she gives Stacey a hug, but the hug's kind of awkward. And then Flo sits in the middle in between Stacey and Darcey, and he pours Darcey a drink, and already Darcey is trying to stir shit up because she rubs Florian's face and she's like,
Oh my God, thank you, my bestie, my best friend.
Oh, thank you, Florian. My bestie.
Oh, wow.
I loved how everyone, especially Jasmine, was staring at them in awe. They're like, wow, we're witnessing the Silva twins, Darcey and Stacey. Julia notices that they're very different, even though they look exactly alike. She's like, Stacey is more calm, cool, and collected, and Darcey's like, roar, like, let's get down to business. And I don't think Darcey really liked that. So apparently, Darcey and Georgie got back together after they broke up at the end of season 4 of their own show, Darcey and Stacey, and then they got married. And you know what? I will forever be so pissed off at TLC for not giving us season 5. They needed to film Darcey and Georgie getting back together and getting married. All we saw were freaking pictures. Oh my God, I really thought we were going to get a whole season because, hello, it's a wedding, but we didn't. Like, what the hell was up with that? I will forever hold it against TLC. According to Stacey, Darcey and Georgie aren't really doing well at all. And am I surprised? No, their relationship was a dumpster fire from the very beginning. It was such a shit show. I can only imagine, because if you watch them on Darcey and Stacey, I mean, their relationship was so bad all the time, okay? I can't imagine marriage being any better. I think it's actually probably made it worse. Stacey thinks because Darcey and Georgie aren't doing well that she wants to cause a rift in Stacey and Florian's marriage. And honestly, I can see Darcey doing that because they're always competing with each other and they have that like twin competitiveness. Now, I don't know if all twins are like this. Someone let me know in the comments because I don't really know a set of twins. But are you guys innately just kind of always constantly, subconsciously in competition with each other? I'd love to know. During dinner, Stacey was kind of talking about how she and Flo met. Flo slid into the DMs. But then Darcey, for some reason, told everybody that Florian also slid into her DMs. And Stacey was like, no, that's not true.
Actually, when they first met, he slid in my DMs too. No, tell the truth.
But like, whether it's true or not, why would Darcey say that? What was the point of that? Why? That's so inappropriate. Why? And Darcey doubles down and she's like, he liked my pictures, he hearted them, he double tapped them, oh, whatever, it was so long ago.
He liked the picture. And he liked my picture. Yeah, Stacey, it was so long ago.
Okay, again, why did you bring it up if it was so long ago? And Florian clarifies that he didn't know Stacey was a twin at the time, so he thought she just had 2 profiles and that he was talking to the same person. And you know what? I believe him. So the fact that Darcey was using that to make everybody believe that Florian was also trying to get with her too, I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way. Things are heating up so fast. Everybody's watching with their eyes bulging out of their head, especially Jasmine. She was eating it all up. And I love how Stacy and Darcey were kind of like, y'all move over, okay? Let the professionals show you how it's done. Okay, so then Stacy was about to confront Darcey about what Florian told her at Santray therapy, when Darcey apparently said that he should just divorce Stacy, like he's better off without her. But then all of a sudden, Stacy doesn't want to talk about it. She ends up getting up from the dinner table and leaving. Why the hell did she leave without saying anything? The fuck? So she walks off, Darcey follows, Florian follows, but Stacy's like, leave me alone. So then Florian tries to comfort Darcey, and then they walk over to Stacy's room together, and Stacy's not really happy. Oh my god, I can't laugh because I keep coughing. Oh my god, this part was so funny when Darcey walked in to Stacy's room, and Stacy looked at her and she was like, oh, you in your French outfit? Darcey screams, yeehaw!
Tell me to shut the F up. Look at you with your little fringe. That's right. Outfit. Cowgirl, yeehaw!
Oh my god. That was hilarious. I love moments like these. Stacy's definitely drunkety drunk. She's like, you want to have Florian, then you can have him. And Darcey goes, you need to calm down, okay? This doesn't look good on you. And so Florian tells Darcey, remember, Darcey, you told me that I would be better off without Stacy. And Darcey was like, no, I didn't. I never said that. I don't remember saying that. And Stacy's like, what do you want to do? You want to fuck my man? Oh my god, that's so disgusting. He's my brother-in-law. And Florian tells Stacy to stop. She's doing too much. And then Darcey's like, what is wrong with you? You look so unhappy. And then Stacy's like, I am happy when you're not around. And then Darcey's like, okay, I'm leaving. Okay, I'm out. Okay. And then she's like, all right, bye, 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 bye. And then Darcey leaves. And Florian is like, oh my god, what a disaster. Okay. Now, Stacy is starting to throw a little fit. She's like, Florian, do you wish you were single? Because sometimes I do. And Florian's like, Stacy, stop. Enough. 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 That's enough, Stacy. And then she goes to bed. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see more of Darcey and Stacy. I'm sorry, I just can't wait. Okay, so the next show that rolled over on TLC was Bailin' Out Loud. And I don't know, one of the opening scenes was of her like ringing the hotel or some kind of doorbell over and over again, and it made my dogs bark like crazy. And I was so annoyed. It was so late at night and I was like, shut up. Well, that's it for the episode recap. What did you guys think? Are you guys happy that Darcey and Stacy are back? Because I am. Yes, I'm very, very happy. And what do you think about Gino and Jasmine? I'm going to do a separate video on this because Gino is backtracking a whole ton and now he is trying to badmouth Jasmine to the ends of the earth and I'm not having it. So I'm going to do a separate video on that. I also found I found like a producer or an ex-producer on a Reddit thread talking about the show and like what happened. So I want to read that as well. So I'll do a separate video on that. Stay tuned for that. I am also going to post the new season of 90 Day Fiancé, that recap up soon. And I think that's it. So let me know all your thoughts in the comments and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.
Hi everyone. I have very special news for you. Well, let me announce you that I am pregnant. I am so happy and excited and I cannot wait to meet my beautiful baby.